Any loose ends you want to tie from this interview with the previous topics you were asked? Anything unspoken you want to speak on? Anything that needs further clarification from what was said in this interview?
Mm, I don't think. I don't think so. Nigga so high, shit. I'm forgetting it as we going on. I'm covering each part by the part. Like I don't know. Shit, I forgot what we was talking about at the beginning. I know we said something about shit. I don't even know. We said something about a couple shit, but nah, cause I answered them fully. I feel like.
Well, do you want me to review the different topics we discussed?
I mean, you can, but I ain't gonna add
Okay.
nothing extra because I think I talked about them thoroughly. I think I gave, you know what I'm saying, the most I could, the best I could.
Talked about your name. We talked about your parents.
Yeah, my name, my parents, yeah, for sure. Them all good topics, yeah.
Talked about your face tattoos. Talked about your jewelry.
Yeah, talked about my jewelry.
Talked about the record deal. Talked about ad libs.
We talk about new music, up and coming music. Yeah, I got just dropped some shit with Lil Double O. Y'all familiar with him? LBG, I fuck with him. Good nigga. We just dropped some shit. D&D, that shit available everywhere. Free Pooh Shiesty shit we got on YouTube. That shit got 10 million views, so y'all keep eating that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Shit, everything else, go eat that shit up. I got shit with Enchant, all the females. You know what I'm saying? I got just anything. That's it for real. I go run that shit up. Got nothing else though to add on. Like just gonna be on no extra shit. Nigga, they be up here high talking.
Now, you do have a record deal with 300 Entertainment,
Yeah.
but were all those features, excuse me, were any of those features that you just mentioned done before the deal?
Hell yeah. Pooh Shiesty was done before the deal. Slide Like Shadow was done before the deal. Uh, it might have been it, because I ain't got too many features with rappers, though. I ain't got too many features before. I got some shit with Peas, O&B Peas. That shit ain't out. Fuck with them. No Savage. Shit, I got some shit with a few niggas and shit, but as far as me by my, like, before I had a deal and shit, all my shit I did on my own, Slime Life Pooh. Cause I ain't got nothing about two extra people. Lil Jeremy, got a song with Lil Jeremy, and I got a song with Enchant. So I ain't got too many songs with people though. You know what I'm saying? All my shit hard. That solo shit. I go listen to that shit. I ain't got too much though. No like that though. So 2 and 2, yeah. I paid for 2 and shit. Labels, goddamn. But actually they ain't paid. I'm supposed to fuck with a nigga for real. How that be, yeah.
How much did that Pooh Shiesty feature cost back then?
That shit cost like how much I paid? I think I paid 12. I did. I paid 12,000 for that shit. 12,000.
And was that price worth it?
Hell yeah, I made that shit back. Way more than that shit. I been made that shit back. I made that shit back before I had a deal. Off music though. Not even off how I paid that shit, but I made that shit back off music. That shit really cleaned me up. So hell yeah. That's why I'm not one of them niggas who be on that. I ain't doing this. I ain't paying for this and this and that. Man, that shit, look, to each is to own. You feel what I'm saying? Where I come from, shit, you gonna do something to try to make it up out that motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? Try to be somebody around that motherfucker. Like something real. You know what I'm saying? Having your way type somebody. So, hell no.
When it came to that feature in particular, was that something that was digitally traded?
No, hell no.
That was done in person
I
in the
did the
studio?
song the same day, man. I had my girl with me. I just did that song. It really wasn't supposed to be that song. I just went to the song. I went to the studio. It wasn't even named Foreva Shiesty. His name Foreva Shiesty, but it wasn't named that. I forgot what the song was named, but it was just some solo shit I did. You feel what I'm saying? Then when he was coming to the city and shit, I just linked in with his people and shit and pulled up on him type shit. And shit, handled it like that. Hollered at him a little later on. They pulled up on me. We in the studio a couple hours here, just working, fucking with each other, smoking. Fugiano, free Fugiano, man. That nigga was in there. He in the video too. Good nigga, man, for sure. Them nigga was fucking with a nigga, just really vibing with a nigga type shit. You know what I'm saying?
And what was the, well, you already mentioned the title of the song. What was that song about?
Shit, ain't no more car hopping and kicking doors. I walk in by shit, telling you what I got going on. I used to be fucked up. Now I done ran it up.
And is he on the hook or is it a verse from him?
He on the verse, I'm on the hook.
That was your first time meeting him as well?
Yeah, that was my first time meeting.
What was he like?
What you mean?
What was he like as a person? What was he like in the studio? What was it like working with him?
Real nigga, just like me, like Future say. Just like me. You know what I'm saying? He just, shit. Cool ass nigga. I don't know how to be putting that shit. I don't know what other niggas got from him or what type of vibe they got from him, but shit, I fuck with him. That's how we came up with the chemistry on the song. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I said that wasn't supposed to be the song. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was gonna do some. Nigga fuck with that shit. So I say good people, man. Him and his dad is my boss. Good niggas.
And care to share which recording studio this song was done in?
Oh man, I recorded this shit myself at a nigga named Meet House, man. Nigga recorded all my shit. But another studio named I don't even know that shit because it's like it's a building, but it's like I think that shit called the Hub. That's what it's called, the Hub. But a nigga named Boss recorded it though. Boss, he been recording this shit. He just been a hard nigga. He recorded this shit. He was up 2, 3 in the morning type shit.
When it comes to your lyrics, did you write or freestyle punch in the lyrics on this particular song?
On that particular song, I did the chords, wrote the chords down, and then I probably typed it. I probably typed a couple of the bars of the verse. Man, I just be putting that shit together. I really be, all my shit be coming up at the side. I be coming up with it right then. It just a nigga be so high that I be having to get that shit off my mind. Like I can't, if I keep it on my mind, I'm gonna forget it. You know what I'm saying? I be having to get that shit out. Like, I might keep saying some shit. If I like it, I'm gonna type it down. Like, just so I don't forget it. You know what I'm saying? Like, forget how I said it type of shit. Like, that one I probably did both for real. Just piece that bitch together.
And what about him?
Shit, he did the same thing, believe it or not. Dude did the same thing, bro. Pulled out his phone, was typing, said the shit he was typing. Then that's like started the nigga off, then the nigga say some more shit, then hold on, go back in his phone, and you know what I'm saying? Hit the blunt time out. Okay. Boom, boom, you know what I'm saying? Same way.
So just for clarification, he heard your hook and verse and then laid his?
Yeah.
What'd you think about his verse?
But I think about his verse.
Yeah.
Fuck with it. I would have got a. I would have had it, but shit, I probably wouldn't let that shit fly if I ain't fuck with it. Shit, that shit did good. That shit got 10 M's, you know what I'm saying? So, shit, what that tell you about the verse? About both our verses. That bitch got 10 M's. That bitch a good song, you know what I'm saying?
When it comes to the video, the music video, was that part of the $12,000 price or that was its own price?
Nah, that was part. I'm gonna tell you though, bro, right after that though, bro went up like 60,000 though. Like right after that, like I ain't gonna lie, like right after that, like they really fucked with me. They won. It was already like on some peak shit right then, you feel me? But literally right after that though, bro went up like 60,000 type shit. Literally. I remember reaching like back out trying to get another nigga situation. Shit, it ain't that price no more, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What did you think about his performance in the music video?
Straight, yeah.
Which did you enjoy better, the verse or the music video appearance from him?
Which did I enjoy better?
Yeah, which was your personal...
I don't know. That's like on some... I don't know. I ain't... Shit, we just linked.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say I enjoyed it. That's like on some fan shit. Like, shit, we just... I made some shit. I wanted to fuck with the niggas. I fuck with the nigga music. So, I really, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Now, if I had to enjoy it, shit, I enjoyed the whole part. Shit, we came up with some shit that went crazy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Well, the reason for that question is sometimes when people collab on a
Yeah.
song and a music video, sometimes people may like the person's verse better than their music video appearance. Sometimes people
Yeah.
like the way they did in the music video more than
The song word.
correct. Yeah, so
Nah, yeah,
I didn't know if you personally liked one better than the
Even
other.
all the way around, I just fuck with him. Fuck with what he did. You know what I'm saying?
And was that the only time you, that first time you met him, song, music video, was that the only time you had a chance to be around him?
Just the only chance I had a chance to be around him. It was some more shit that had came up where I could have been around him, but I just wasn't around him. But I had his contacts and shit. Like, we talked after that. You know what I'm saying? We talked like months after that type of shit. Like, we spoke and shit.
What's the best advice you received from him, or most important thing you learned being around him, if anything?
I don't know. I don't really get no advice from him. I ain't get no advice from him. Shit, we just two certain type of niggas who just fucking with each other type shit. I ain't getting no advice from him or nothing. Like, I ain't learned nothing either for real. Shit, I watched him go up. Shit, I learned to be consistent from that. You know what I'm saying? But on some personal shit, like he gave me some game or something. Nah, niggas just fuck with each other. Nigga, know what I'm saying? Good nigga for sure.
Anything else you want to say about this song you were not asked, or fans want to know about it?
Nah, the fans want to know about the Pooh shot. They ask me for the lyrics and shit all the time. So I'm going to get that shit out to them, though. It done got 10 million, now I got to get y'all the lyrics. I got to listen to that shit and see what we both said, get that shit down. But other than that, man, that shit still cracking, bro. That shit still going up, bro. Appreciate everybody who played a part in getting that shit that big. Blew me. Blew my whole city. You know what I'm saying? So,
When you created this song, well, for clarification, this was a song that you had already recorded your hook and verse before he even was a part of the song?
right.
Okay. So, when you created this song, did you have a thought of him or his voice for this song in particular? Like, was he intended for this song?
Nah, that's what
Oh.
I'm saying. Remember I told you I made that shit earlier. Like, that was just some shit I already had. Like, we was actually gonna do a new song. You feel what I'm saying? That song was gonna go another way, but shit, it just happened like that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had to do a new one once I played that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That was the one for him. He felt like type shit.
And how long was this recorded before he ends up behind bars?
Free my nigga, man. Free Sheisty, man. You don't want to see no nigga doing no shit like that. It was a second though. I know how long bro been in jail. He been in jail for quite a little second now too. That shit was in like 20. We did that shit in 2020. We did that shit in 20 at the end of 2020. I fucked with him. So I don't know how far along he went to jail from there type of shit. I don't know how far along, but that shit was in October like 2020 or at the end 2020.